after the girl is taken away from the custody of the father,
Yes, my lord.
this complaint comes.
Please, my lord.
That means the girl on her own, before going to the custody of the mother, she has not made any complaints. Now we are seeing
In
POCSO is being misused.
which is
When there is a matrimonial dispute,
yes.
POCSO is
The father against the grandmother, against the Bua and Fufa under POCSO Act.
husband and uncle of the prosecutrix.
Yes.
They are the accused and co
Yes.
under POCSO.
POCSO.
My lord, yes.
What is the stage of the proceeding?
But it's now, it was for warrants. Your lordships have stayed it till the next date of hearing, my lord.
How old is the daughter?
Was 16 at the relevant point of time.
What are the facts? What
But
No, we are on litigating terms since last 14 years now.
litigation?
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Divorce has not happened.
No, my lord, that's pending. 14, since, my lord, see, the children are living with the parents, my lord, that the father, since 2011, and we are residing, the children are with us. Then, my lord, in the year 2024, they kidnapped the children, the daughter. And thereafter, through her, this case has been fastened against the against all.
36,
36.
my lord. That this anyway, I'll address the matter.
So then what happened?
Now, thereafter, she filed a complaint case under POCSO Act against the father, against the grandmother, against the Bua and the Fufa. All family members have been falsely implicated. We say this is all malafide because kindly see the checkered history of litigation, Lord, since last.
Lord,
Yes, Lord.
he says I committed murder.
307, 302, 30.
Just case and counter case.
Yes, Lord.
May I just, this arises
Under
from
these
482.
circumstances, Lord, under these circumstances, this kind of misuse by the wife is.
Yes. Trial, my lord, warrants were to be issued, my lord. Your lordships have stated that by the interim order. Thereafter, my lord, it came up one other time when the interim order was continued, and it's now, my lord. But, my lord, to cut a long story short, my lord, may I just point out, whatever my learned friend is today pointing out under, my lord, something that is 528, something that's like a 482 from the High Court, my lord. This is really taken care of by, my lord, the POCSO Act itself in section 22. And may I just request your lordship to have section 22 of the act? Yes. Because the fundamental allegation that, I'm sorry.
Two ladies, they are discharged.
No, Lord.
No,
Not
nobody is
discharged.
discharged.
And who is it?
The High Court says go and move application for discharge
Yes.
for these ladies. Lord.
To file a discharge. Have they
Yes.
filed?
No, Lord, not yet. Because they challenged that order, Lord, because we were seeking question.
Challenge the summoning order.
Yes, Lord. And the entire proceedings also, Lord, being abuse of process of law.
The
thumb rule, my lord, is if there is evidentiary inquiry required, it can't be quashed. Please have section 22 because whatever he is today arguing, my lord, in my submission is covered in section 22.
That is with regard to false complaint.
False complaint, because he's saying I have made a false complaint, I have made a false complaint. My lord, this has to be tried whether it's a false complaint or not, my lord. There are two possibilities. Whatever complaint I have made could be a false complaint, or, my lord, it could be true. And that is something that can only be.
If it is a false complaint, that is only with regard
That's right.
to the punishment. We are not on that.
No, I am saying, my lord. Yes.
Parameters are for quashing.
So for quashing, when there is a evidentiary.
Quashing.
Yes.
If there is no offense.
Yes.
In accordance with the law.
Please.
Then it can be quashed.
Please, my lord. If there is no offense, my lord, for that, if there is an evidentiary inquiry required, and any number of judges, right from Bhajanlal, your lordship has said, but then there is an evidentiary inquiry required.
The trial court said.
Not
482.
My lord.
Yes. Is arising from a 482, and the High Court only
My lord will
can't
see.
get into all this in the 482.
My lord will see the circumstances how this proceedings has been initiated now.
Yes.
2008, Lord, these two sisters got married with two brothers. Now, 2011, they separated.
The sisters were married to the two brothers.
Two brothers. One of them is the petitioner number 1 and other is no more. 2011, Lord, the proceedings started. They initiated 498 proceedings against us, leaving the children with the father and left the matrimonial home.
What were those proceedings?
498 Lord, initially.
No. Against you, proceedings were commenced.
Yes, Lord, 498
498.
my Lord. Then, Lord, one proceedings after another, Lord. I have given the details. My Lord will see the list of dates, Lord.
At page
At the very first page C, my Lord.
Then divorce is also filed.
Divorce file, my Lord. DV Act file. Then 307 FIR is against them. They are facing trial, Lord.
My God.
302 FIR against them, Lord. They are facing trial. Then divorce, Lord. Then another FIR under section 75, 1152 and 351, 353, 352 of BNSS, Lord. At page C, Lord, I have given the details.
Then
Lord, the complaint case C filed this POCSO case in Ghaziabad. The Ghaziabad court returns the same on the ground of jurisdiction that we don't have jurisdiction. Then C filed at the Meerut court, Lord, wherein we have been summoned. Lord, kindly see that how, in what manner the child has been misused. Till 2000, Lord, throughout this period, she has,
how long the child has been with you?
Lord, all through. Till, since, yes, Lord.
Since the time of birth.
Yes, Lord.
till, my lord,
And
here with us, my lord. And I
It's not,
please don't
it's
interject.
not with her husband since 2011.
Yes, Lord. So,
Then what is the information she has received?
yeah, my Lord, kindly,
the child.
Under POCSO.
yes, my Lord, kindly see. On 16th of May, 18th of May, my Lord, what happened? They started again threatening that we will kidnap your daughter and we will implicate you in that case, as earlier it has been done. And Lord, immediately this phone call came in the night of 6th of May 2024. I immediately on the very next morning moved an application before the concerned SSP, then to the DM, and seeking protection against them that they are doing this. They forcibly kidnapped the daughter, and Lord, through that daughter, now this case has been filed.
Where is the child?
With me.
No, with me, with them. Daughter with them now, under their influence. And the allegations, kind of allegations level, Lord, kindly see, this is inherently improbable.
FIR is filed or what?
No, Lord,
No
it's a
FIR
private.
registered.
Yes,
There was no FIR registered in a POCSO case, as a consequence of which, my lord, I had to file a complaint case. Now,
And
that
Lord,
itself,
this
according
case
to me,
after
is a
inquiry-
serious concern, because if it's a POCSO case, my lord, as your lordships know, there must be an FIR. Because if there is an,
She sent for medical examination.
no, my lord, because there is no FIR.
It's all right.
No, my lord, there is no medical examination.
How can you, even with regard to the,
Because-
what is that,
because-
form, everybody,
An attempt to register an FIR, I'm quite surprised that the state doesn't register an FIR in a case that is like this, my lord. And that is why, my lord, I drew your lordship's attention to section 22. Because there is a deterrent that the legislature brings in, my lord, for filing of false cases. And that filing of false cases, because ultimately, my lord, today the substratum of my learned friend's argument is there is cross filing of cases.
statement,
Yes,
daughter statement,
I'll just show your lordship, my lord. Page
page,
47, my lord.
yes.
This is the mother's statement. I'm sorry. I'll just show you your lordship.
The daughter statement,
Next page, my lord. 49.
48, 47.
47 is the mother. 49 is the daughter.
What is all this against the Bua and all?
This is the statement, my lord.
No.
Very well, my lord. I'm not going to justify anything, or lord. I am only saying, my lord, today what is before your lordships is from a 482, my lord. Again, if I have filed something false against the Bua, my lord, I am liable to be punished.
Then why should they undergo the trial and get acquitted?
Blood,
Is that
blood,
not a
there are,
harassment?
so there are two,
Get in
Blood,
return
may I put it, this way, my lord. There are two ways of looking at it. Blood, may I say something, my lord, on,
This is a highly improbable.
may I put it in the reverse, my lord. May I just put, my lord, two scenarios.
A 16-year-old girl would have run away, gone to her mother's house, gone and told in the school or something.
Please have 49 also, my lord.
After she is kidnapped, this comes.
Please have 49 also, my lord. My lord, kidnapped also, my lord. This is the problem, my lord. They say that there is a 300, I've murdered somebody. So it can't work anyway, my lord.
On murder, etc.
Yes.
After the girl is taken away from the custody of the father,
Yes, my lord.
this complaint comes.
Please, my lord.
That means the girl on her own, before going to the custody of the mother, she has not made any complaint.
May I, my lord, may I just indicate the problem which will arise, my lord. The problem that will arise is that's why I'm saying what your lordships perhaps have to consider in this matter is
Standard
strength-
girl, not a 3 or 5-year-old.
yes, my lord, but my lord, it is not impossible in the sense that it's
She would have told her teacher or in the.
my lord, she could have, my lord, she
She
could
has
have.
done it means what? She
My lord-
goes to her mother's house and then files this.
My lord, bear with me for a moment. There is also a possibility of the caregiver. My lord, somebody is in the caregivers. My lord, in the custody of a caregiver. If the caregiver is, my lord, in behaving in a fashion, my lord, which though it's unreadable, frankly, but I don't think, my lord, the fear aspect can be taken away of a child, my lord.
Mother, she makes allegations against her husband.
Please.
She adds this one sentence.
I'm not going to say this sentence or that sentence, but I'll just leave certain sentences out, my lord. But bear with me, my lord. If your lordships in a 482, what perhaps your lordships must consider, my lord, and if, my lord, if I am wrong, if I am doing something false, my lord, it is a law of perjury that your lordships must strengthen.
No,
Because if,
what is the meaning of 482 then?
my lord, 482 cannot be for an evidentiary inquiry, especially where serious allegations are made.
Don't
Because, my lord,
don't believe it.
I'll put it to your lordship, Lord, till there is some
Many
evidence
cases now we are seeing
in
POCSO is being misused.
which is
when there is a matrimonial dispute.
yes,
POCSO is misused.
yes, my lord. I know, I
Against one of the
yes,
consulate, I think I don't know which country, Italian, I don't know which country. Consulate, French consulate in
Please.
Bangalore. He was in the consulate, Frenchman. The lady is from Kerala. She filed POCSO, acquitted,
That-
High Court, POCSO case against the father.
what really is required, that, my lord, for your lordships to do, my lord, is strengthen the perjury law. Because what happens is your lordship's apprehension is absolutely right. I myself.
482.
No, my lord. No, my lord. There has to be the judicial process has to go through, because this is short circuiting the judicial process.
Facts of every case is
Yes.
different. This is not a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, or even a 10-year-old
Lord-
child. She's a 16-year-old.
My lord, even if she's,
Kept quiet.
my lord, may I put it this way, my lord?
Her mother, she makes this complaint means what?
Which is exactly why, my lord, I am quite surprised that an FIR is refused. Because if an FIR is registered, there will immediately be, my lord, in terms of the Act, a medical examination.
Where is the complaint shown?
Yes.
Section 200,
Please, my lord, where is it?
before the special court, where is it?
34 is where I filed before Ghaziabad, which was rejected, my lord. I'll just show your lordship, my lord. This is the one, 40.
Complaint.
Page 40, my lord. This is the one.
You have to make
Sorry, 42. Apologies. Whether there is some exaggeration, my lord, I'm not going to say that there is no exaggeration. There is perhaps an exaggeration.
Then
But, my lord, if your lordships were to,
really
I-
suffered.
yes,
She would have gone and told her
Lord,
principal, teacher.
could have, my lord, she could have.
The fact that she
Yes.
has kept quiet means what?
But the fact that she is kept quiet can also be indicative of the fact that the caregiver she is in the custody of at that point of time, she may not want to make a statement against that person. And that is an aspect that your lordships must keep in mind, my lord. Because otherwise, at this stage, my lord, apart from nobody has. May I, my lord, may I request your lordships, my lord, for one thing, my lord. If your lordships will consider, please lay down the law on how these cases should be dealt with, and please strengthen the law on perjury. If I am the wrongdoer, I must suffer. There is no doubt about it. But
Accusing the husband.
yes,
All this with regard to the daughter.
please.
What an embarrassment it is.
It is, my lord. I'm not the reality of this.
Saying, all right, perjury,
Be-
let them be acquitted.
My lord,
It is lifelong embarrassment.
Yes, my lord, it is. And therefore the deterrence must be there.
It is lifelong embarrassment.
Therefore, the deterrence must be there.
Not enough.
The deterrence to do this, because, my lord, false criminal cases.
And circumstances of every case we will see.
But-
in a case it may be correct, but if it is false,
Lord,
improbable, then
that-
it has
that-
to be quashed.
That
That
false.
every case has to go to
My lord,
trial. Then what's the use of
my lord,
482?
there are different phases of trial, my lord, because there is a charge. My lord, 482 is if there's a prima facie case not made out. If the offences are not made out by reading the complaint or the FIR plainly, my lord. That's what your lordships have consistently laid down, my lord. The difficulty is.
Merely because
The-
it's POCSO, I won't interfere.
No, my lord, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, my lord, there is a structure, there is a mechanism that is put in place. And that structure and that mechanism needs to be strengthened. For a moment,
Any material you have?
Yes, my lord.
What have you got? Let us consider. Have you got any
Yes.
case law, any material?
Now, two things, my lord. As far my friend also
Me-
says, my lord, if I can be permitted, as lordship rightly pointed out, was any medical examination undertaken? There's no averment. Even she was taken to a doctor. What treatment was given? No. Even in the entire complaint doesn't say that I took her to doctor and then I came to know this has happened. Not even this. No. And my lord, your lordship has been consistently holding that this abuse of process of law has to be stopped. Lord Bhajanlal clearly lays down. I don't need to elaborate before your lordship because lordship has been daily dealing with that cases. And in these circumstances, when as pointed out by before your lordship by me, clearly says not the litigation, and she doesn't even makes even one effort in last 14 years to take custody of the child to meet her. Nothing. Merely she is kidnapped and then immediately this
Not
case is
kidnapped.
fastened.
How did she go to the mother?
She
Not she is
escaped.
not she is abducted
She
by the brother of the respondent number 2. I have made complaints to this effect immediately. Not only this, one day prior at the night, I was threatened on phone.
Lord,
And
merely
immediately thereafter, in the next morning, I made complaints to the concerned authorities, Lord, to SSP and all other.
merely because there are cross complaints. One cannot say, my lord, at a 482 stage which is real and which
The
is
kind
not.
of allegations, Lord, they level, Lord, is really improbable, inherently impossible.
Again, my
No-
lord, the
no one can-
probability, improbability, my lord, has to be determined by an evidentiary examination.
Not every time that.
My lord, there is a.
Then 482.
No,
or
four-
now what is it?
482.
See, old mother-in-law,
What
Lord,
is the status?
482
everyone
and
in the family is
528.
implicated, Lord.
482 and 528, your lordships have, my lord, said where there is an offence, where there is a cognizable offence made out, my lord, from reading the allegation. And I, my lord, will your lordships permit me about 10 minutes after lunch, my lord, because I'll just place, my lord, the judgments on 482.
Written arguments. We have heard learned counsel for the petitioner and learned counsel for the respondent
Answer the
state.
statement.
What do you say?
May I indicate, although this is the complaint case law, but keeping in view the statement of the victim law under 223 and 225 of the BNSS law, that there is something and the magistrate has said something on the page number 54, my lord. So these needs to be trial. And what I may suggest, my lord, with due respect, that only the statement of 223 and 225 has taken place. Let these two witnesses be examined before the court, my lord, and they can come again, my lord. If
Now
you-
Well, let that interim order continue.
So, yeah,
Let the interim order continue.
at
Let
this
my lord-
moment, Lord, the case can't.
State, when the police did not register the case, what action have you taken
What,
against
you
the
are
police
not
officer?
registered in FIR. You have no
What
right.
are you saying?
Look,
You did not, you
You are
did not
not
register the
registered.
FIR.
FIR.
What action have you taken
You
against the
have to
police
go
officer?
and complaint case.
Lord, with due respect, Lord, under 156(3), Lord, the magistrate has exercised his discretion to take the cognizance summon them,
That's
Lord.
different. Why did you not register?
But if an FIR would have been registered, a medical would have followed. And that, my lord, a lot of other things would have shown. I just have two things to indicate.
Counsel for the petitioner and learned counsel, standing counsel.
Please, my Lord.
Learned standing counsel for the first respondent state and learned counsel for the second respondent complainant. Orders reserved.
May I just indicate two or three other things just in sentences? Number one, the girl was 14 years old, my lord, not 16. She's 16 at the time because page 49, it's 14. 14, number one. Number two, my lord, there are criminal antecedents on the other side. There is, I mean, they are there and I'll put them in my note. And number three, my lord, your lordship, and I'm again reiterating this, please consider strengthening the law on perjury because your lordships have taken judicial notice of these sort of cases coming up repeatedly. My request to your lordships, my lord, which is really a reiteration, would be please don't exercise your lordship's jurisdiction, extended jurisdiction 136.
It depends on the facts of the case.
Yes, my lord. I'm only saying that please strengthen the law on perjury. Very well, my lord. On
Why should we strengthen if we are dismissing it?
because